Not so long ago, I hated cooking. And then Laura happened. Who am I? Well, my name is Ruta and I'm a Lithuanian currently living in Iran. I know. Every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 220th day of my challenge, where I'm gonna try a recipe which I feel is called a lot of names. Laura calls it a rice pudding, my mom calls it light dinner in the name of porridge, and whereas Laura says it's dessert, in Lithuania it's actually considered quite a light, dinner. Whenever you don't feel like cooking anything, this is the recipe to go. It's really quite usual in Lithuania, and even more so for kids. But hey, who said you cannot eat what kids eat? Except for those weird canned things. Those are really weird foods put into a can. I don't know why you would want to feed kid a mixture of chicken and banana. I don't know, I would never want to eat that. So anyways, on another note, I'm really interested to try it out in a form of dessert and cold. So that's quite intriguing. So let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 600 milliliters of milk, 70 grams of arborio rice, 50 grams of sugar, 40 grams of dark raisins, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and quarter of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, so the first thing I did, I will grab the saucepan and I splashed it with water, something I learned from my mom. Whenever you want to warm your milk in some saucepan or a pot or whatever, just splash it with some water, obviously. Ooh, I should discard that. So in such case, the milk shouldn't burn to the pot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna, first spill this out and then add the milk in, and then over medium-high heat, I'm gonna start bringing it almost to boil. Oh, it's completely coming to a boil. Can you see like bubbles all around? And it kind of got all foamy and nice. And I know if I keep it just a little bit longer, things will flow overboard. So this is the time when I'm gonna add my rice in, reduce the heat to low. Laura actually says medium, but I know that this burner, can you see it's coming to boil? Okay, I'm reducing to low just because this burner is really strong, and I know if I leave it over medium heat, things will be messy. So now I'm gonna add it in and cook for 20 minutes. 20 minutes have passed, so now it's the time to add pretty much all the rest of the ingredients. So you can hear the sugar, raisins. I also have their vanilla extract and the cinnamon. So I'm gonna add everything in, give a really nice mix, and continue cooking for 10 more minutes. Easily eat this right now. This would be awesome, but like no sharing. No. This looks like one nice portion of dinner in Lithuania, but as I'm not in Lithuania right now, let's try it the right way in this recipe. So the only thing for me left to do is to kind of cool this down, and Laura first puts all of it into one bowl, covers it with plastic wrap, and puts it into the fridge. But as the written recipe actually says that it's 4 servings, I have these little guys, because I figured I might as well divide it at this point than later, right? It will look nice. So I have 4 little serving cups. I'm gonna divide the rice pudding among them, and then being really careful because it so reminds me of the time I was trying white chocolate mousse, and if you saw that video, you know what happened. So yeah, I will be really careful this time while covering them with plastic wrap, but while doing that, you do want to make sure that you touch the pudding itself with the plastic wrap. In such case, no skin should form. And then I'm gonna let them actually cool down a little bit at room temperature before putting it into the fridge, just because I was raised this way. No hot stuff in the fridge. So once they are somewhat at room temperature, I'm gonna put them into the fridge, and almost already, as always, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Really nice, but I have to say, I would not suggest my genius plan yesterday to divide them into like separate serving bowls, just because think, if you were to make more of them, that would be such a tedious work. I mean, if you put all of it into one bowl, cover once, right? And then once it's chilled, you can just put however much you want in however big serving bowls, right? So that was not a good idea whatsoever, but oh well, I did it. Ooh, let's try it now. Cold porridge. I wonder now, how would Lithuanians react to such dessert? Because, I don't know, okay, let's try first. I wanted to blow. Oh my god. This is good. This is called porridge. Why would you call it pudding? Though, then again, I don't really have this association in my mind, like pudding. We don't really have like pudding type of dessert too much in Lithuania. But that's really nice squash. I'm not the hugest fan of like the raisins in general, but this is actually quite good. I mean, they fit. Okay, before I finish this whole thing right in front of you, you know what? I want to share one idea, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that. I will double all the ingredients, I think, except the sugar. That I might leave as it is or cut in half and make it a dinner one evening, because I mean, seriously, the hot stuff is so good. You should, if you've never tried, if you're used to rice pudding and if you've never tried porridge like so, you have to. It's so good when it's hot. Like, it's this in winter time, it's like perfect. It's so cozy and comforting. I challenge you. You know what? I don't know if you're gonna see that, but I challenge you to try hot rice pudding, because it's just so good. As it turns out, the same thing indeed has a couple different names. So I really hope that this was fun and helpful. If you want, okay, I do want you to see how cute it looks and to compare with the original recipe by Laura there. You can go and watch that video by clicking in that corner. And if you want to find the written recipe, which if you in general haven't tried like rice pudding or porridge, like rice porridge, then check the description box down below for the written recipe. It will be in both American and the metric systems, just because I'm one who's converting every single recipe of Laura's by trying one by one into the metric system, as I am using one myself. And as I recently found out, there are a lot of you out there who are actually using those conversions, which makes me so happy, like I'm helpful. So anyways, I really hope that this was fun and helpful, and I will see you soon. Bye!